What an interesting morning it has been. Uh, it is 4:37 a.m. and there is a severe power outage in my area. I woke up to the sound of nothing, just quiet. All the street lights are out. I mean, this is the closest I'll ever get to driving around during the apocalypse. It's just weird. You never really realize how dark it is until nothing's on. I mean, none of the streetlights are on. These fuckers have power. I don't know how they got power. I don't. But, man, I always fall asleep with a box fan and an air purifier on. Oh, there's the repair guys. There's the energy guys. They're up to something. But yeah, I can't fall asleep without that, like, white noise in the background. And when I woke up this morning to that, like, weird quietness, man, very strange. So I had to do all of my morning routine with just the flashlight on. I was like a Victorian child. But anyhow, that won't stop the arm pump. That will not prevent me from going into work later with the freakiest arms around. Pre-workout's consumed. I am, relatively well rested. As well rested as one can be. Ow, waking up at fucking 4 a.m. And this isn't ideal. I don't really, I don't like going to the gym this early. If I had it my way, I'd be able to go at around like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just way better. You have the entire morning to drink as much fluid as you need, carb up a little bit. You're not going to the gym on an empty stomach. You're not as groggy. I mean, everything about going to the gym later is better. I never understood the hype with people that are like, yep, first thing in the morning, I'm going to the gym and my life has never been better. I've been doing this for like, I mean, shit, man, 10 months? Pretty much 10 months of going to the gym consistently in the morning. And it still fucking sucks. I'm still not behind the movement. If you can avoid going to the gym early in the morning, I would. I wouldn't say it gets easier, but you definitely, like, build up a tolerance to being able to, like, push through the sleepiness. Plus 400 milligrams of caffeine does help. Certainly does help. But we had probably about 40 ounces of water, including whatever I happened to drink, like in the middle of the night. And then, 32 ounces with the pre-workout. So we'll be all right. I did my best to not forget my gallon this morning, like the gallon jug I carry around, but it seems to have disappeared. I am not really sure what happened to it. So I gotta get a new one. But as for arm day, the plan for arm day is probably going to be the same as what we've been doing. 2 sets triceps, 2 sets biceps. Did that come off right? 2 sets biceps. It just works best given the time constraint that I have, because you got to think about it. I'm going to get to the gym around 4:50 a.m. All right. I need to be out of the gym by 6:10. So that's an hour and 10 minutes. And I need 15 minutes to like shower up and change and all that. So, pretty limited in time. For a good arm day, I prefer to have about like an hour and 15 minutes. 15 minutes to warm up, maybe a little less, and then an hour just to really, really rinse through everything. But uh, being able to do the flip flop of triceps and biceps typically yields some good results in terms of the pump. Um, so probably going to start off with, I like to start off with like a lighter weight. I don't really want to throw around anything heavy, because I don't want to spend too much time warming up just because I don't have a lot of time. So the faster I can get into a working set, the better. So that kind of looks like a little warm up set of my arms, stretch around on a rubber band or something just to get all the blood pumping. And then I'll jump right into the first working set of triceps, which is a lighter weight, going for a good squeeze. And by the time I finished my 2 sets of triceps and 2 sets of biceps, I'm fully warmed up and I can jump into like a heavier weight, push down or something or other. So that will be the plan. Um, I don't expect the gym to have many people this morning, given the conditions outside. It's wet, power's out all across the city, apparently. I checked the outage map, and it seems pretty rough. So, I know the gym still has power. They're like in city, like they're in the heart of downtown. So, they're never going to run out. If the gym ever loses power, then we're in dark times. And I mean that both literally and metaphorically. But man, 214.9 this morning. Yesterday we were at 215. So my last week's average was 216. So I expect this week's average to be a little under 215. I've been coming in at a record low 213 um, for a few days. So we'll see. Things are going good though. But I am gonna put on some music, hype myself up a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the gym.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Well, Barry, pretty funny that's Keith off station to the bait. Neither one of us are getting any younger, and we start talking about what we should be doing in our golden years. Since I'm paying alimony to 3 different women, it looks like sugar daddy for this guy. I'll look at my vocal chops in the last couple of years doing all that hollering. Recording artist is probably out the window. Then out of the blue, we start
Okay.
Oh man, by all means, that was not the shabbiest arm day ever. Whew, I am fucking tuckered out. I think the star of the show today was biceps. Triceps always get a pretty decent pump, but my biceps need the most work compared to my triceps, and man, the pump, especially in biceps, feels insane. But I think I'll just show you. Let's roll this up. I mean, that already looks freaky, right? You guys would not realize, or you don't realize, how quickly I can go from nonchalant to freaky. Yep, I can't touch the shoulders. That's a good sign. Whew. Okay. The thing that sucks is that most of the bicep poses don't look that great on me because I still have a good amount of fat covering my arms. But as the pump, or as the cut continues, each pose down will be freakier and freakier. But, I mean, yeah, triceps always look great. Comparatively to the rest of my physique. I know they're not like the best triceps ever, but the definition is definitely coming through when you look at them. What time is that? It's getting a little late. Overall, that lift was about 45 minutes. Wish I had an extra 30, but gotta make do with the time that you got. Let's see. I want this pose to look freaky. That's what I'm like looking forward to as the cut continues, is when that pose will start looking good. Right now it doesn't look impressive. Whew. All right. I gotta go shower up and change, and I'll see you guys in the car.
Man, I gotta start prepping something for breakfast. This Sphinx is like, there's a Sphinx and there's a Circle K, on the way into work. That's all I've got. Sometimes Sphinx is some good stuff. They'll make biscuits or something. But the macros fucking suck. And I'm getting really sick of having a protein bar and a protein shake or something. Like, I am pretty fucking hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I ended up getting one of those, I don't even know what they're called. They're like the protein Pop-Tarts. They're all over TikTok, whatever. They're all right. They are perfectly all right. So, I guess that'll tide me over until lunch. Ugh. But, pretty good arm day. Like I was saying, not too shabby. Biceps were the star of the show today. I just kind of, I exerted most of my mental effort on biceps. Cause that's something you kind of got to keep in mind. Not only am I physically tired because of how early it is, but I'm also very mentally tired. And it's a lot harder to hype yourself up to go to the gym after having just woken up. And then knowing that afterward, you got to work. That's hard. I still can hype myself up, but I just feel like my hype meter is more limited. It's not fully charged as it would be on a day where I'm not working. And I was able to fully hydrate myself and I was able to eat and relax. And, after the gym, I just get to relax. Days like that, much easier to hype myself up. So I say it all the time, but you got to make do with what you got. And, I'm dedicated. I love the gym too much to not go on the days that I'm working. And I just, I'm very motivated. I'm making a lot of good progress. And while, oh my God, these people are fucking flooring it. The speed limit is like 40. I'm going 15 over. They're still going around me. Jesus. I'm making really good progress. And I just like to keep the ball rolling. I feel like if I, stop going to the gym on the days that I'm working, I only go on the days that I'm not working, I'm going to lose a lot of that momentum, of just consistently going pretty much every day. And I don't know. I feel shitty when I don't get to go to the gym. I'm a creature of habit. I like kind of keeping up the routine. So being able to go to the gym in the morning, having my pre-workout, having a relaxing little drive on the way to the gym, I don't know. I'm a big fan of it. Plus, I get to shower afterward. I'm all nice and clean. And with the remaining caffeine in my system, I can kind of tank the rest of the day up through lunchtime. So, but the brighter side of things is not only did I get paid today, but I get to go into work with the remnants of an arm pump. The pump is always fleeting. You're always chasing after it, and it's always like going away. But you still kind of have that vascularity. Like if you have a really freaky arm day, you're going to feel it for the rest of the day. You're going to have a little more vascularity than you normally do. So I'm going to ride that out. Going to admire my arms and every reflection that I see. So I'm just going to relax on the way to work. Sip of this protein drink and legs tomorrow, or it'll be quads tomorrow. I just don't have time to hit hamstrings and quads to the fullest extent in the morning. So I'll warm up hamstrings tomorrow and then just eviscerate quads. So that'll be the plan. I will see you guys then.